Tonight on Hip on the Spot News. The Eurofighter pops the HUD in a recent screen. The World War II Pacific comes to DCS. A new assets pack will join the DLC package. And the Hook is getting more hooks. Get it? More hooks? This and more on How I Play. This video is sponsored by Next Level Racing. Get their products using our discount link. Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andre Celesti, and tonight we are going to talk about the latest news in DCS world. With so many projects hard in development, it's easy to get lost and confused on what could be next in DCS world. As the core changes come one by one and the updates roll on a monthly basis, more or less, even here at How I Play, we have to go and check back our coverage and see what could be next. We had a decent update for campaigns last week. It seems that HUD continues their trend to release, when needed, specific updates tailored for our mission enthusiasts over there. If you missed the update, we linked the changelog in the video description. As 2025 started, we mostly talked about modules, and who could judge us? With the announcement of the F-35 and F-15C, it's easy to get dragged in a lot of conversations. And who could forget the heat blur Eurofighter that densely populated the video feed in the last few months? Actually, it was just recently. Yeah, you are right. What was I thinking? It's just the Mandela effect. Google it. Personally, I was expecting more info about the Eurofighter in the beginning of this year. There's still time, and it seems that Heat Blur have a lot on their hands, and who could judge them? Often enough, viewers ask if I got something new about the Eurofighter, and this week, all we got from Heat Blur— Wait, you got something? Hold your horses, Petrovich, it's not what you think. Yes, Heat Blur did share the fact that apart from the ample improvements to the F-14, feature additions to the F-4E, and many other elements, the biggest development challenge ahead for their team lies with the Eurofighter. And getting it, well, in our hands. All I can say is do what you do best, and we will be here to enjoy it when it happens. Though don't keep us too long in the dark, okay? It's almost like they had this conversation already, and indeed, they look forward to share more snippets of development as they start targeting the release. And before you get too much carried away that Heat Blur actually mentioned a targeted release, you can chill and relax, as the only snippet we get this time is one screenshot with a HUD of the Typhoon.
Oh, look at it, it is so pretty.
Alright, Petrovich, settle down. They say there is still a lot of work to be done, but they are excited to experience the Eurofighter together with everyone in the virtual skies. Well, let's do that as soon as we can, but until then, all we do is enjoy what we already got. And that is news. We got more news. And from modules to maps, free maps that is, HUD are making steady progress on their upcoming Pacific Theater of Operations for DCS. As most of you already guessed, in order to get a good experience in the World War II Pacific, they are about to include an assets pack that will provide a wealth of legendary AI aircraft, ground, and naval assets. Now about that, let's remember that the World War II Marianas Map is going to be free. Yes, I know some of you forgot and even failed to read the last newsletter correctly, but no problem, I got you. As a reminder, let's go back in time in January 2024. Ah yes, this will be a free map. Okay, just to be sure, I even asked HUD and they confirmed the map will be free. So it's settled. And this time from Cold War Caucasus, modern Marianas, to a World War II map. In fact, the first free World War II map that is coming to DCS. This is almost a complete recreation of the map, from what I read in the newsletter, and they do say they really put some effort into it. They did use the latest map tools, and I do hope they focused on performance as well. We saw their statement that went like this: based on the experience with the modern-day version of the Marianas Map, they are carefully ensuring good performance too. Oh well, I hope that's the case. So although they were able to use some of the elevation mesh from the modern-day version, the vast majority was redone. to account for the correct buildings, airfields, agriculture, roads and rails, ports and urban areas. They also retexture the entire map surface to improve quality and accuracy. Sounds good. So what about the assets pack? Well, you'll be happy to know that they have also been creating AI air, land and sea units from the United States Navy and the Imperial Japanese Armed Forces. We've been seeing snippets here and there of these units, and many think they are full-fidelity modules coming up. No, we know that they are not, and now we got the confirmation. This map will serve as a great theater of war for a lot of missions with air-to-air, air-to-ground and anti-ship in mind. Alright, but if they already had the elevation map, and we saw already plenty of shots with towns and villages, what takes so long? According to the newsletter, detailing the vast number of units has extended the development period and even affected the release of the Hellcat too.
Oh no, not the Hellcat.
Yeah, sorry Petrovich, this is what they say. So they are preparing a large World War II Pacific assets pack, but this pack will not be free. But don't frown too much, as there are a few things you may want to know about it. We can expect a lot of AI dive bombers like the A6M50 alongside torpedo bombers. They prepare for us the USS Enterprise aircraft carrier, Iowa-class battleship, Cleveland-class light cruiser, and the Fletcher-class destroyer. While for the Imperial Japanese Navy, they have the Sokaku aircraft carrier, Yogumo-class destroyer, Kongo battleship, and Mogami cruiser, for now. The ground forces will also see multiple tanks, amphibious vehicles, artillery, anti-aircraft guns, and infantry. They are planning more AI aircraft for both the US and the Japanese, alongside other assets that will be available in the entire World War II Pacific Pack. And there is a good news for owners of the World War II Assets Pack, as they will benefit from a 30% discount. We currently have no info on the pricing, as it's going to be revealed later. And yeah, no pre-order for this one. Nice! Moving on, the CH-47F gets new flight modes, new liveries, and more. Interesting. ED are refining both flight systems and overall immersion for the Chinook. One of them is the new and refined low-speed control logic for the digital automatic flight control system, including transitional rate command and position hold. These features aim to enhance control authority and stability when operating in tight confines or during hover transitions. They desperately need a more accurate damage model to better reflect real-world capabilities and structural limitations of the CH-47F, adding that extra layer of realism to combat and getting a challenge when operating the mighty hook. Apart from that, they are doing continuous upgrades to the cockpit display unit and multi-function displays in order to provide a more accurate data presentation and system interactions. Oh, and a proper standby flight display is also slated for a future update. And interesting enough, they are also working on a new rope physics module that offers improved behavior, supporting multiple ropes simultaneously. Nice! All in all, an interesting development update for the hook. One that could come very soon, if not even as we publish this video. And speaking of videos, we recently released our Hip Dynamics server teaser, marking our big celebration of the upcoming experience in DCS. Expect a proper showcase in the future and even an interview with the team involved in this massive undertaking. And that's it for today. Thank you all for watching until the end of our video. Many thanks to our Patreons members for their continued support. Remember to give us a like if you find the video informative and check out those promotions from our sponsors with a large variety of products and special discounts that also support our channel. As always, I'm Andrei Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.